let's get started. Okay, the theme of tonight's class is neutral pelvis, and we're going to take a look at what that looks like in our bodies in just a moment. We're also going to be talking about being blown off course. So come to stand at the top of your mat and place your hands on your pelvis so that your thumbs and your index fingers touch, and then send your pelvis down and under. Really over exaggerate so that you can't see your hands anymore, and then really overcorrect it so you see your fingers and your thumbs. And find neutral where your hands are straight up and down. That means your tailbone will probably be tucked a little bit to create a neutral pelvis. You can also take your hands to your hip bones and feel the tilt of your pelvis. Overcorrect, exaggerated, neutral. Neutral usually is lift the front of the pelvis. Pull the belly button up and in just a little bit. Okay, let's get started. Downward facing dog. And even downward facing dog, neutral pelvis. Pull your belly button up into your spine and lift the front of your pelvis. Begin your Ujjayi breathing. Start your inner fire. Breathe in through your nose. Audible out through your nose. Breathe in again. Breathe out again. Walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Ragdoll. Extended mountain. Bring your hands to heart center, neutral pelvis. Set your eyes to the tops of your fingertips, and we'll begin with the sound of 3 ohms. Extended mountain. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Plant your hands and move through your vinyasa of high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, empty. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Bow. Halfway lift. Flow. Exhale it out. Breathe in. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, jump your feet to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Go up, go back. Forward fold. Lengthen your spine, breathe in. And plant your hands. Flow. Up dog. Down dog. Lift the front of your pelvis and pull your belly button into your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Jump to your hands. Halfway lift. forward fold. Big toes come to touch, chair pose. Lift the front of your pelvis and press your shoulder bones towards the back wall. Good, breathe in, sit lower, breathe out. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Lengthen your spine, breathe in. Vinyasa, high to low. Up dog, down dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. And bring your back foot wider to the outer long edge of your mat. Wider, the other wider. Yeah, you too, Jason, longer, wider foot. Bring your foot out towards me. Yes, good, 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 good. Both arms reach up towards the ceiling. Point your shoulders towards the front wall, your hips towards the front wall, and create neutral pelvis here. Bring a slight bend to your left knee to lift the front of your pelvis. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, plant your hands, flow. High push up, low push up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Yeah, bring your right foot wide. Good, 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 good. Slight bend to your back knee. Lift the front of your pelvis. Good. Breathe in. Lower your hips, breathe out. Another breath in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. And flow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Empty out. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, neutral pelvis. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Good, Doug. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right side. Wide feet, wide stance. Neutral pelvis. And you flow. Plant your hands. Move with your breath. Exhale. Warrior one, left side. Wide stance, neutral pelvis. Vinyasa. Hands to the earth. High to low. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Bow. Good, Jason. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Exhale out all your air as you lower all the way down. Breathe in newly, up dog. Downward facing dog. You'll take warrior one, right side. Create neutral pelvis. And flow. And moving with your breath. Exhale out, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, warrior one, left side. Exhale, plant your hands. Move with your breath. Up dog. Down dog. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Bow. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Inhale, warrior one, right side. Exhale, flow. Inhale, up dog. Down dog, exhale. Warrior one, left side. Step forward, breathe in. Exhale, flow. Halfway lift. Yeah, go with your breath. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look to your thumbs, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Bow. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Exhale it all out. High to low. Up dog, down dog. You'll take warrior one right side, moving with your breath. As you exhale, flow. Warrior one left side, move with your breath. Exhale, flow. Up dog, fill. Down dog, empty. Lift your right leg back behind you. Flex your foot. Dial your toes down towards your mat. From here, bend your knee and stack your hips. Flip your dog. Bring your right foot down to the earth. Press both heels down into the earth. Set your eyes to your right thumb. Breathe in. Breathe out. Neutral pelvis, belly button into your spine. Good, so much more lift. Side plank, right hand down. Create neutral pelvis. Lift your top leg. Look up at your top hand. Vinyasa. Lift your left leg. Good. Bend your knees, stack your hips, flip your dog. Neutral pelvis, belly button in. Side plank, left side. And lift your top leg. Opposite side. Vinyasa. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Ha. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your right foot forward for Crescent Lunge. Right foot forward, Crescent Lunge. Back heel stacks over your toes. Take a longer stance. Lift the front of your pelvis. And sit your hips down more. Take a longer stance, Doug. Left foot, yes, farther back. Good. Lower your pelvis. Lift the front of your pelvis. Yes. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the right. Twist to the right. Touch. Open your arms. Squeeze in as you expand out your hands. Keep lifting the front of your pelvis. Warrior two. Now, Jason, take a longer stance. Good. Lift the front of your pelvis and lower your hips. Yeah, lower pelvis. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. And lower your pelvis again. Lift the front of your pelvis. So good. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Bring your forearm to your thigh or your fingers to the earth inside your right ankle. And continue, lift the front of your pelvis. Yeah, pressing knee towards right pinky toe. So good. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Breathe in. Exhale, flow. Crescent lunge, left side. Long stance. Back heel bone stacked directly up and over your big toes. Lift the front of your pelvis, lower your pelvis. Twist. 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 Open your arms. Warrior two, inhale. And pull your belly button into your spine. Good. So good. Good work, both of you. And keep your pelvis, keep your legs right here. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. So strong. Extended side angle. Pelvis and thighs stay right where they are. Extended side angle, left forearm to your thigh, fingers to the earth for extended side angle. Lower your pelvis more, get into your left inner groin. Yes, press out the right pinky toes of your foot. Yes, breathe in, stay, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Hands to center. Twist right. Lift the front of your pelvis. Lower your hips. 3 inches. Yes. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Twist opposite side. Lift the front of your pelvis, lower your hips. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Take your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your first 2 fingers. Lift the front of your pelvis, bend your knees. And then stand on your hands. Put your palms all the way underneath your feet. Release this pose and take crow pose or forearm plank. And at the end of crow pose, you will shoot back to low plank and flow. We'll be here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You flow. Good, Jason. Good, Doug. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward, jump your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Hands to heart center, set your gaze. Take eagle, right side, right leg up and over, right arm up and under. Lift the front of your pelvis. Squeeze into center line. Squeeze. Breathe in and breathe out. Change sides. Lift the front of your pelvis, slight bend to your standing knee, squeeze. Switch sides. 5 breaths. 5 breaths, and then you'll switch sides. Switch. Release. Standing leg raise. Take your right knee into your chest. Take your shin or take your big toe with your first 2 fingers. Lift the front of your pelvis. Open your leg out, extend your left arm, look to the left. And come back to center, kick your foot forward, reach your fingers up. Lift the front of your pelvis. Airplane, arms back, palms face the earth. Kick your right leg back, flex your right foot, lift the front of your pelvis. Hands to heart center. Half moon, left hand down to the block. And look back, see the toes on your right foot. Bring them into view. Extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. Lift the front of your pelvis, send your eyes up. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Release, come to stand, switch sides, standing leg raise, opposite side. You'll take your shin or your big toe, lift the front of your pelvis, open up. And set your eyes out. Back to center, kick and reach. Airplane. Half moon. See the tips of your toes. Lift the front of your pelvis. Eyes up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, come to stand. Dancer pose. Set your eyes on the wall, find a spot. Dancer right side for 10. Reach down and grab the inside of your right foot. Good, open grip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Right hip 2 inches. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. Take your left foot with your left hand. 1, 2, 3. Dropping your left hip in towards center line. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. Switch. Release, take tree pose. Right side. And take tree. Foot to ankle, calf, or inner thigh, above or below your kneecap. Arms reach up. Set your eyes up for 5. Look up. 2, 3, 4. Close your eyes. Switch sides. Good work. Switch sides. One, two, three, four, five. Extended mountain. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Flow. Plant your hands and go high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your right foot forward for triangle. Take a block to the outside of your right ankle in the tall setting. Give your side body some space. So yeah, make it tall. Right toes face 12 o'clock, point forward, and bring your right fingertips down to the block on the tall setting. And give your body some space. Bend both of your knees just a little to lift the front of your pelvis. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Stand up. Point your right toes to the left long side of your mat. Fold forward. And bring your fingertips down to your mat. Stand up. Pyramid pose, right side, right toes point forward. Left foot comes halfway up your mat. Shorten your stance. Point both of your hips towards me at the front of the room. Yeah, bring your back foot wider and closer. Good. Reach up. Fold forward. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Twisting triangle. Left hand stays where it is. Right hand reaches for the ceiling. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vinyasa. Triangle left side. Stand up, point your left toes to the long side of your mat. Fold forward. Interlace your hands at the small of your back. Bring a slight bend to both of your knees and lift the front of your pelvis. Stand up, pyramid pose, left side. Good, fold over your front thigh. Twisting triangle. Vinyasa. High plank. For a 5 count, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to your mat. Bring your arms back by your sides, palms down. Put one ear on your mat. Let your neck rest. Locust pose. Press your hips into your mat. Lift your feet, lift your hands. Rise up. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of your mat. Locust number 2. Squeeze your big toes in towards one another. Rise up. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab your feet, your ankles, or your shins. Flex your feet. Make a 90-degree angle with your foot to your shin. Beautiful. Rise up. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Release your grip. Sway your feet side to side. Floor bow second set. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Place your hands on your mat so that your thumbs are back by your bottom ribs. And take your hands out so your pinkies are on the edges of your mat. Press the tops of your feet down. This is a long upward facing dog. Press down with your feet, press down with your hands. Rise up, up dog. Pull your arm bones back. Thighs are lifted, knees are lifted. More. More. Press down more through your toes to get your yes. For 3, 2, 1. Good work, Jason. Downward facing dog. Good work. Come down to your knees. Camel pose. Stack your hips on top of your knees. Put your hands on the back of your tailbone. Yeah, hands on the back of your tailbone. Press your hips forward. Lift the front of your pelvis. Set your eyes up and your eyes back. And grab one heel, grab both heels. Press your hips more forward once you get your heels. Lift your chest more towards the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of camel, sit back on your heels. Take a breath. Camel second set. Slowly come out of camel, sit back on your heels. Breathe. Bridge pose. Lie on your back. Bend your knees. Gauge your distance with your middle fingers just touching your heels. Can you touch your heels? Just touch your heels. Bridge pose. Press your hips up towards the ceiling. For 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. We have 6 more. Bridge or wheel. I invite you, come up and stay up. I will count each one down. Each one's a 5 count. Rise up. Number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Take reclined butterfly pose. Bring your hands to your belly and your heart. Happy baby. Grab the pinky toe edges of your feet and press the back of your head into the earth, your tailbone into the earth. Breathe. Breathe. Release happy baby. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. It's time for some core work. Reach your fingers up towards your toes. Pulse. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going for 10, 8, 9, 10. Bring your right foot to a hover. Foot flexed. Right foot hovers. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees in. Put your hands under your tailbone for extra cushion. 30, 60 legs. Lower your legs 30 degrees. 60 degrees. Hover your feet. Look at them. See your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Lower down 30. 60. Hover. 1. Look at your toes. 2. Hover your feet. Lower. Hover your feet. Lower. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. 2 more. Lower down 30. 60. Hover. Take your feet apart and together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Last one. Lower 30. 60. Hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees in. Rock front to back, up and down your spine, and come up to high boat, balancing on your sits bones. Your hands can be on the backs of your thighs, or you can reach for where the wall meets the ceiling. Lift your chest. Good, Doug. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Low boat. 3, 2, 1. High boat. Oh, so good. 3, 2, 1. Low boat. 3, 2, 1. High boat. Last one here. 3, 2, 1. Low boat. 3, 2, 1. Release. And you can take reclined half pigeon, or you can come through downward facing dog and take traditional half pigeon on your front. Reclined half pigeon, you cross your shin up and over your thigh, grab the back of your thigh, or half pigeon traditional. Flex both of your feet, press the back of your head into the mat. You can bring your forehead down to your fists or the earth. Breathe. Switch sides. double pigeon. Bring your right shin around and stack it on top of your left shin, or you'll take seated figure 4. So stack your shins at the top of your mat. And bring your leg on top, the ankle bone, to the outside. So you're tightening your crossed legs, stacked shins. Feel it right here, totally right here. Flex both of your feet a lot. Good. You can fold forward if that appeals to you. Switch sides. Frog pose. Using the long way on your mat, take your knees out long on your mat, and take your legs into right angles. Come down to your forearms. You can place a block under your chest if the earth is really far away from you. You can place your forehead on your fists. Let the back of your neck rest. Now lift the front of your pelvis. And flex your feet. Yes. Good. And simply be in frog, breathing in and out of your nose, lifting the front of your pelvis. "45 seconds. "15. Crawl forward to come out of frog. Bring your belly down to the earth. Bring your big toes to touch behind you. And pause here. Seated single leg extension. Make your way to a seat. Bring one foot to an inner thigh. Fold forward. And set your eyes up in towards your belly button, your pelvis. switch sides. Seated forward fold. Reverse tabletop. Lower all the way down to your mat. Take fish pose. Hands underneath your sit bones, elbows down to the earth. Lift your chest up to the ceiling, look back. Extend your legs out long. Lift through your chest. And come up and out of fish and choose your inversion. Headstand, shoulder stand, waterfall pose with a block under your tailbone are all options. Waterfall with a block under your tailbone and your legs up to the ceiling is a simple inversion. Does the same thing as headstand, does the same thing as shoulder stand. And slowly come down out of your inversion. Remove the block from underneath your tailbone. And take in a full body stretch. Come over onto your back, full body stretch. Hug your right knee into your chest. Supine twist. Left hand takes your right knee all the way across your body. Right arm is extended. Set your eyes out to your right thumb. It was chance that led me to teaching yoga. Chance that led me to practicing yoga. Chance led me to living in Tampa. If I had been stringent in my way of being and my way of living, I would not be standing here tonight. I have a quote that I would like to share with you from Tilda Swinton. Life is risk, life is chance, life is being open to chance. The best things in my life, and probably anybody's life, switch sides, come out of being open to being blown off course. So as you slow down your practice this evening, I invite you to open yourself up to chance, to possibility. Recline butterfly pose. Let your eyes close. Let your body be heavy. And make your way into your preferred final resting pose. Legs can be out wide, arms down by your sides, however you want to set your body up for your final rest. And there's nothing to do. Just breathe and be still. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth side out. Slowly roll to your favorite side. Gently make your way up to seated at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. And we'll seal tonight's class with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. And together we bow. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming tonight and being here. Good work. Good work.